This technique is for the Scrunch Ruffle. It's one of the techniques which we are asked most about here at Cupcake HQ, and it's the most simple, gorgeous flower detail. Okay, today we're going to show you the Scrunch Ruffle. One of the things I get most asked about is this Scrunch Ruffle, and the technique is really simple. Once you've been shown it once, you'll definitely be able to replicate it at home. There are a few different cutters that you can use for this technique, but probably the most common one that you'll all have at home is the smallest of your set of 6. So if you've got a nest of 6 disc cutters, we want the smallest one, and we want the one with the fluted edges. We roll our fondant out again to the same thickness, pound coin thickness, and we cut. Give it a shake and make sure that you've got a nice clean cut on it. And we take our bulbous cone tool again. We hold the end in the centre of our hands and we wrap our fingers around it. We're remembering to apply the pressure with the 2 fingers on our left hand. We come in and we come back and forwards. Now this technique is slightly different from the ruffle rose. There's no differentiation on the petal tips. We want to just frill all the way around. So we always come back before we go forwards. We always go back over the piece that we've just done to be able to create that lift of the frill. And we work all the way around. Now you can see I'm only going in here probably about 5 millimeters, between 5 and 7 millimeters. And when you finish, you should have a perfect circle in the center of this. Now there's a couple of tips to be able to help make sure that you get the same depth of frill all the way around. You can create a centerpiece by adding a clean washed 10p piece to the centre to sit in the middle, which will help act as a guide to make sure you're not going in too far. Or you can use a slightly smaller circle cutter and create this circle, which will give you a guideline to make sure that you're not going in too far. We need to make sure you come all the way around this frill, and this is where you should be left with. Now you can see this is a perfect circle in the centre, and you can also see that the edges are really thin, and we've come all the way around. Now the part of the Scrunch Ruffle which is really important is that we are going to fold this in half. So I'm just going to use my nail to make a centre point, and I'm going to bring it up. Now what I've got here on the sides then is I've got a flat bottom and these edges here, and what I want them to do is kind of come up. So I want this base part here to form a smile shape. So I've got that top part here and the base part here. At this point, I'm holding with my thumbs together on one side, index fingers together on the other side. And I'm going to curl this into an S shape. So I'm going to bring that side around, and you can see the S shape start to form. And I'm going to slightly pinch it and tuck it as I bring it up. On the back here, you can see how I've got this. I haven't used any glue or water at all, and I'm just pinching the back. With this excess part here, we can twist off a little bit of it now and just pull it off. And then if we come to put it on cakes later, once it's dried a little bit, we can use sharp scissors to trim this right back so as it's flat and it sits flush against your cakes. Really simple technique, really effective.